I'm very excited that City Lab is doing a design sprint this week, because what we're doing is bringing a diverse group of people together, both externally and internally, to solve a very knotty challenge, which is digital placemaking.
Well, actually, I've always wanted to be involved in a design sprint, and I love working with data and maps. And I think the project's really exciting. I think it's really hard to bring together all the information that's useful to a person. And if you look at it from their perspective, they have to look at a lot of different places to find what's relevant to them. And it's really hard for people to be aware of the things that they could have an impact in, where their opinion is needed. So if we can somehow solve that problem, or even solve part of the problem, that would be pretty awesome.
We also came up with a few personas, so kind of a representative person based on the different groups and individuals that we spoke to. One of those personas was Jenny. The focus of this project going into this alpha was to try and address her problem, which was, how do we make it easier for Jenny to find about and influence future change that impacts her in her neighbourhood? How do we get her the information that she wants? How do we allow her to bundle it together? And how do we allow her to use that to draw attention to the things she thinks are important to other members of the community so they can advocate together?
I've just always been fascinated by the relationship that local government has with the community, and Melbourne's quite unique in the sense that you've got like 3 special interest groups. Like, rather than being predominantly residents, you've got a very large business community, very large tourist community. I think it was just quite a unique challenge which was presented, so I was just interested to come along.
I was really keen to see how the process worked and how it could be applied in my role in the sustainability integration team, because I'm looking at all the different projects that we've got going on and how we're communicating those to our customers across the City of Melbourne.
So then we've got the landing page, which has, as Phil was saying, all the icons and the different events: community, safety, services, transport, and future change. So people would be able to actually go in, click on that, get information on events that are happening, services, all through the map. So this part wouldn't be interactive; it'd just be sort of a snapshot of the suburb with some icons put on top.
The unique feature of the timescale enables that sort of snapshot of how things are sort of what's happening in a neighbourhood over time.
This is sort of a rare experience to see the hackathon process taking place inside government, and there's a lot of people who are obviously not used to that process, so it's pretty exciting to see them get involved in it for the first time. I thought there were a couple of really interesting features that came up that I wouldn't have thought of by myself, but by having all the other people involved and having their vision statements, I really look forward to seeing those concepts being taken a bit further.
The design sprint is interesting for me in that it is a process that kind of flies in the face of normal council ways of working, and that it makes things go really fast, which probably makes the organisation quite uncomfortable, but I kind of love that.
I thought it was really great to see the City of Melbourne doing something that's so innovative and condensed. I think that design processes can sometimes get bogged down in groupthink, and they can really build out over 6 to 12 month processes. So to see the council take the initiative to try to launch something like a prototype in under 4 days is really exciting.
It feels like a moment in time where we've been able to demonstrate what can actually occur rapidly by bringing really smart people with a really common intent and the will to do something good together. And I think City Lab provides a great space to do that.
Of being able to bring people together in a place of creation and innovation, and out of the workspace that they normally work in, and in cross-functional teams, and bringing in people from industry to help with the thinking is absolutely the way we should be thinking about how we design our services in the future.